Hi folks, Bob Dale for Jackson Lee Sales in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell lots of things, folks, principally motorhomes. We sell only on eBay. That said, those of you who watch our sales for the last 4 years, we've sold hundreds of diesel trucks, principally because Dan likes them, got started buying them. That's what he drives, and now, of course, I have started a love affair with these trucks. We sell mostly Fords, folks, because that's generally all you can find. For every 50 Fords you can find one Chevrolet Duramax diesel. Well, that's what we're going to list today, folks, a Duramax diesel. And I'll just have to show it to you because it's an astonishing, astounding truck. The condition, the mileage, and everything is beyond description. I mean, it's just as nice a truck as you'll ever find. If you went and bought a new one, and before you watch this video, you wouldn't find a nice one. We're going to show it to you now. It's a 2002 Chevrolet 2500 HD Duramax diesel. Got every option. Windows, door locks, tilt cruise stereo. Sitting on a perfect set of almost brand new matching tires. The spare has never been on the ground. Toolbox, never had any paint work. Doesn't need any paint work. It also, by the way, Dan's just pointing out that a great option on this truck, it has limited slip differential. But Dan will do a video in a minute and you'll see what we're talking about riding and driving. It's the quietest diesel you'll ever get in. Come here and look at it. Never had any paint work, doesn't need any.
Got fog lights, tow hooks.
See these tires? They're perfect, they match all the way around. The glass has got one little rock peck we got driving it home, over 300 miles home. Look at this immaculate truck, folks. I don't care, you can't find one this nice. Look at the carpets.
Only driven by virgins on Sundays.
Right, open carpets, brand new. Heated mirrors, windows, door locks, tilt cruise. You saw me working the electric seat, back seat. I don't guess anyone's ever been in it. It's only got a little over 100,000 miles. This truck is just getting started. No paint work anywhere. Southern truck you can see down here, we didn't touch any of that. That's just the way we got it. You can look, you see the spare. Look at this bed. I don't know that anything's ever been in it, hardly. I mean, it's not, someone has got rails in it, I guess, to pull put a fifth wheel hookup in it. So if you need that, it's there. If you don't, you can take those out. But if you need them, that's an expensive, high-dollar option to put in. Got a toolbox here. You can see right here, looking under here. Coming on the back seat on this side, look at the carpets. They're just perfect all over. Nerf bars come up here. And that's that on the mat there is my wet feet.
They got plastic down protecting it.
Look here. No dust. This truck has never been anything but a daily drive. This is one beautiful truck. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. Call me anytime. Call me in the morning. Call me late in the evenings, whenever. If I don't, contrary to what Dan's going to tell you, if I don't answer the phone, I will in fact call you back. But this is a marvelous truck, folks. I don't care where you are. I don't care what part of the country you live in. You can't find a truck that's nice. They don't exist. It doesn't matter what you want to do with it. This could be a daily driver. It runs and drives beautifully. As you'll see in a moment, everything on it works. If you got a work site, I guess you could put it to work. It's too nice for that. But if you've got a big boat or whatever and you want to pull it, this thing will certainly do anything you want to do with it. And it will look good doing it. We're going to list it, we're going to sell it, and if you win it, I promise you, you'll like it better in person than you will on this video, as nice as it's going to look. We like it a lot, you will too. It's a 2002 Chevrolet 2500 HD Duramax diesel, and got a little over 100,000 miles on it. Perfect like new set of tires. Spare never been on the ground, inside and out. It is absolutely immaculate. Everything about it is perfect. I promise you, this is one grand truck. Thanks so much for watching this video, folks. customers around the world and our 1,500 positive feedbacks. We thank you so much for that, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. I'm going to take you on a test drive now. First, I want to point out a couple things. Got a pair of good Duralast batteries in it. We haven't cleaned under this hood. This is just how it came into us. So that alone should tell you how well this truck's been taken care of. But the main thing I want to show you is there's absolutely no blow-by. Now some smoke isn't that big a deal as long as it's not puffing, but this one doesn't even have that. And more importantly, you can set this cap down and it doesn't blow off. If you set the cap down and it blows off, it means you've got cylinder pressure getting into the crankcase and you have got some worn out piston rings. But not the case with this truck. Everything is good with the engine. Of course, that's like it should be. It's only 145,000 miles on it. But you can also see absolutely no warning lights lit. Nothing beeping on the dash or anything like that. The air conditioning is ice cold, which is pretty much a requirement here in Mississippi that you have some ice cold air. And this has been a Southern truck its whole life. Got a clean Carfax, and we can guarantee you one thing, and that is there's absolutely no rust on this truck whatsoever. So if you're from up north, which is where we send most of our trucks anyway, you'll appreciate that it's not rusted out, doesn't have any bubbles or any problems whatsoever. As you can see, the windshield's perfect, except it's got one tiny little rock speck right up on top of the windshield, where over the rear view mirror, where you won't notice it doesn't affect anything. Got a current inspection, and as you can see, the engine is super quiet. And you'll have to excuse the shaky camera work because I'm steering with one hand and filming with the other, and we're driving down a middle of the interstate in the middle of being worked on, and they just got a temporary patch down on it. As you can see, it doesn't even hardly sound like a diesel. It's so quiet. It's got the tow haul mode, got the cassette player down there, CD player up there. And I don't own any CDs or cassettes, but I'm sure they work. See, there's no warnings in the message center. This is a pretty much loaded truck. It's got the compass and thermometer in the rear view mirror, and this auto dimming. It has the overhead console with the garage door opener and the sunglasses holder and everything else. Steering wheel's in perfect shape. It's not worn. Doesn't have any splits, or it's not discolored. As Dad keeps saying, it's non-smoker's truck. Do you want to choke this chicken, or you won't let me to choke it?
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, it is a non-smoker's truck. It's also got the power ports, the extra power ports in it. You can see, of course, the ashtray is perfectly clean. Now this truck, it starts right up and it runs perfect, hot or cold. Now, whether you buy from us or whomever, you want to pick the truck up and see it run cold. Now, on a Power Stroke especially, Duramax, you mainly want to make sure it cranks hot, but either way, this one cranks perfect, hot or cold. No issues with the engine. Transmission, as you can see, shifts out perfectly. Even the little map lights come on up top. Got a big toolbox. Tires are in great shape.
I've never been down.
Used only on Sundays by a little old lady to go to church and bake cookies for the homeless.
Hey, seriously, how does somebody take care of a truck and it looks like this, a 2002? I mean,
well, it's probably been in a carport or something, or a garage. They just don't look like this when they've been sitting out getting worked out of and beat and banged on. But you know, if you want to buy this truck and you want to fly in and drive it home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to get in this truck and go anywhere. Everything works. I just set the cruise. I don't know if you can see it, but the little cruise light came on. It's set. I just turned it off. You can see the RPMs drop. And we cannot find anything on it that doesn't work just like it should. It's even got the heated power mirrors. So if you want to fly in, have a nice little vacation, make a trip out of it, and drive home, we would encourage you to do that. Or if you'd rather have it shipped, if you want to use DAS or somebody that has a terminal here in Jackson, we'll drop it off with them at no extra charge. Otherwise, we'll be glad to meet with whomever you get to ship it and help them get it loaded up, hooked up during our regular business hours. Just because if you let them, these truckers will show up at 2 in the morning and want you to meet them. But we'll do the best we can. We'll work with them, make it a real smooth deal. So if you're interested in this truck, give us a call. You got Dad's number, 601-218-1223. He answers his phone day or night, 24/7. If you're on a weird time zone, just call him. And if he don't answer, the best way to get him is to keep dialing, and eventually he'll pick up. So just ring it off the hook, and he'll answer. And or if he don't, shoot him a text.
Listen how quiet this thing is. Unlike a Ford.
Isn't it? Well, I mean, that's just a Duramax. Those 7.3 Power Strokes sound like semi-trucks. The newer ones are quieter, but that being said, 02, this 02?
2002, low miles.
Low miles. I mean, you can look at our history. We got some Duramaxes with 300,000, and they're going strong. So 145, 879. This one ain't even broken in yet. So if you're interested, give us a call. Appreciate you watching our video, and we'll look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks.